My name is Lee Haddock and I work in the Child Nutrition Department, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about the gift that is Breakfast in the Classroom, that we sometimes call the BIC program. The benefits of the Breakfast in the Classroom program we like to consider gifts to the kids and to the community. And some of those benefits are increased attendance, a decrease in tardiness, an increase in academic performance, increased alertness, attention span and memory recall, increased ability for problem solving, better relationships between students and teacher with communal eating, better behavior and decrease in behavioral problems like anxiety and depression, an increased nutritional content of the diet that we offer, a decrease in trips to the nurse's office, a decreased level of obesity, and a decrease in food insecurity and the disparity between food insecure households. Also like to see a decrease in food spending in food secure households and streamlining of morning student arrival. The Breakfast in the Classroom is not a new program. It's been going on for over 20 years. Most of the bugs have been worked out. It can be brought down to the classroom by paras or students. It's just all in how the administrator wants it. Ultimately, the meal will be placed outside of the door for the teacher to retrieve when she's ready or he's ready to serve the meal. And we like to have students get involved in participating in cleaning up, passing out. It's almost akin to taking attendance. You will need to make sure that students have a fruit or a vegetable and an entree to make a complete meal. We will have a cheat sheet that goes over every available option that could possibly occur. And then we'll have a roster where you check off, just like you're taking attendance on who ate. And then at the end of the meal, everything would go outside and we would take care of it from there. We have a difficulty with feeding enrollments of, let's say, 800 in 20 minutes. Typically, in order to do that, you would start at 10:30 and finish at 12:30 or 1 o'clock. This allows us to feed almost the entire population of school, in a very short period of time. It's a free meal, no-cost meal to all that are participating. We find that it eliminates distractions in the long run. When kids eat together, they eat faster. You can still do many of the classroom activities while one person is still eating. One of the requirements of this program is that everyone involved with bringing the meals down, passing out the meals, has to take a civil rights training. We do this in our department every year, so we have a PowerPoint for you to download and look at, and then a Google Doc where you just say that you've taken it. And we're going to have that in your resource folder that's on Google Doc, and your administrator will send you the link to that. We have entrees, we have milk, and then we have fruit and juice. And so really, we have two bags, a blue bag and a red bag. Red is for hot food, blue is for cold food. If students take an entree, a fruit or a juice, fruit and a juice, they're fine. Milk is not required, but they can still have it. As long as they have an entree and some form of fruit, you can check them off the roster. What are people genuinely concerned about? Pest control. If you have your children helping with the cleanup and getting the trash out, that I have not found that to be a problem. The other thing is that it's a distraction to teaching. In reality, it's a benefit to teaching. It has so many benefits to it that people who do try it end up usually loving it. The Breakfast in the Classroom, this is a great time to start it because right now all the kids are getting meals at no cost. When that ends, it's still a great program and we envision it going on because the benefits still exist whether the kids have to pay for it or not. And this program is great regardless of the economic disadvantaged level of each school. It would work great on the west side as well as it would on the east side.